Yeah, tough start for me personally. Tough game for the boys. I think we've still got a lot of positives to take from this game, but a lot of things that we definitely need to touch upon. I think if we be honest with ourselves, we obviously let ourselves down with the bat, and in the field I think we could be a little bit more sharper. In terms of our fielding display. No, I think at the halfway stage, the game was on. I think it was merely a par score. We just didn't bat well enough up front. I think if we give ourselves a little bit more of a chance up front, would have made it a little bit easier in the back end. But we lost 4 wickets in the power play, which really set us back, and it was hard to really rebuild from there. Not really. I just think this stage of the game and the way the game went, things went in their favour. The momentum stayed with them majority of the innings, and we weren't able to lash it back. So yeah, just for us, just to really be a lot more clinical, a lot more gritty up front, just to knuckle down and then, get through that period and spread it throughout the middle. Yeah, we need to reset and refocus and then come back again for the next game. We've got a couple of days in between this one and the next, so got some good time to chat about it, have a few practice sessions and then come back stronger.
Yeah, look, we obviously shuffled the batting order around, giving our best batters more balls in the middle, and that's paid dividends today. I think those two just showed their world-class skill. To post a total like that was brilliant and allowed us as a bowling unit to go about our business and knew they were going to have to come out and try and play an aggressive game, which allowed us to take early wickets. Yeah, look, I think, Halesy's keeping me in a job. I always get him out. So, no, look, I think we talk about trying to hold that length in the line of the stumps, and I feel like I'd actually bowled okay, with the exception of a couple balls in the previous games. But obviously, when you haven't got the runs on the board, it's very difficult. So to have the runs on the board and no guys are going to have to come after me, I can go about my business using my swing and variations there in the power play to good effect. Yeah, and I think with the ball today and in the field, it was an all-round great performance. I think everyone contributed when they were needed. So yeah, from the first 2 games not playing particularly well and finding ourselves at the bottom of the table, to bounce back and play the way we have today is really pleasing.